1982 Lincoln Cent. Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving deep into the 1982 Lincoln Cent, a coin that marks an important transition in U.S. currency history. This year is famous for its multiple varieties, including small and large dates, copper and zinc compositions, and rare errors that can be worth thousands of dollars at auction. Stick around as we explore the history, design, rarity, values, and top auction prices for the 1982 Lincoln Cent, and how you can spot a valuable one in your collection. History of the 1982 Lincoln Cent. The 1982 Lincoln Cent is one of the most significant years in U.S. penny history. Before 1982, Lincoln Cents were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint switched to a new composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. This change led to the coexistence of two different metal types in 1982: copper, 95% copper, 5% zinc, and tin, heavier, weighs 3.11 grams. Zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating, lighter, weighs 2.5 grams. Additionally, there were 4 different types of dies used, leading to 7 total varieties of 1982 cents. Design of the 1982 Lincoln Cent. The 1982 Lincoln Cent features the classic design introduced in 1909 by Victor David Brenner, honoring the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Obverse, front side, a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust." Along the top, "Liberty" to the left. The date, 1982, with a possible small or large date variety. Some coins bear the D mint mark for Denver, while others have no mint mark, Philadelphia. Reverse, back side, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The inscriptions include, "United States of America." Along the top, "E pluribus unum." Above the Lincoln Memorial, 1 cent. At the bottom, rarity and varieties of the 1982 Lincoln Cent. There are 7 different varieties of the 1982 Lincoln Cent due to changes in metal composition and design. Variety: composition, weight, mint mark, date, style. 1982 large date, copper, 95% copper, 3.11, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Large date, 1982 small date, copper, 95% copper, 3.11, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Small date, 1982 large date. Zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Large date, 1982 small date, zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5, no mint mark, Philadelphia. Small date, 1982 D. Large date, copper, 95% copper, 3.11 g. D. Denver. Large date, 1982 D. Large date, zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5 g. D. Denver. Large date, 1982 D. Small date, zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5 g. D. Denver. Small date. How to identify a valuable 1982 penny. Weigh the coin. A copper cent weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc cent weighs 2.5 grams. Check the date. Look for large versus small date differences. Check for a mint mark. D means Denver Mint. No mint mark means Philadelphia Mint. Look for rare errors. Some 1982 pennies have mistakes that make them highly valuable. Rare and valuable errors on the 1982 penny. 1982 D. Small date copper penny. Rare variety. The Denver Mint was not supposed to strike small date copper cents, but a few were made. Only 2 confirmed examples exist. Value: $10,000, $20, 000 plus 2. 1982 double die errors. Some 1982 Lincoln Cents have doubling in the inscriptions. Liberty and In God We Trust. These can sell for $100 to $1,000 plus, depending on the severity of doubling. 3. 1982 off-center strike. Some pennies were struck off-center, with part of the design missing. The more dramatic the misalignment, the higher the value, worth $50 to $500, depending on percentage off-center. 4. 1982 clipped planchet errors. Some coins were struck on incomplete planchets, creating a clipped appearance. Value $20 to $150, depending on how much of the coin is missing. Auction prices and values of the 1982 penny. Regular 1982 pennies, common varieties in high grades, MS65, red, copper. Large date, $5, $20. MS65, red, copper. Small date, $10, $50. MS65, red, zinc. Large date, $3, $10. MS65, red, zinc. Small date, $5, $15. Top auction prices for rare varieties. 1982 D small date copper. Only 2 known. Sold $4.18, 800. 1982 double die obverse, strong doubling. Sold $4.2, 500. 1982 off-center strike, 50% off-center. Sold $4.600. How to sell a 1982 Lincoln Cent. If you have a 1982 Lincoln Cent, follow these steps to sell it for the best price. Identify the variety. Check for copper versus zinc, large versus small date, and errors. Weigh the coin. A 3.11G coin could be valuable if it's a 1982 D small date copper. Get it graded. If you believe your penny is rare, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. Sell online. Use platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections for the best offers. Visit a coin dealer. Local coin shops and shows can also be good places to sell. Final thoughts. The 1982 Lincoln Cent is one of the most exciting modern pennies, with its multiple varieties and rare errors that make certain coins worth thousands of dollars. If you have a 1982 penny, check the weight, look for rare varieties, and consider grading it. You might have a valuable treasure.